Wait to see what's exactly going to happen. Here we are taking a look at the trophy that, well, maybe not literally going to be picked up at the end of the Sunday, but definitely going to be picked up once we have our winner. We are down into game number 3. If you guys are ready for this match, let's get it started. Gideon and Contra, tell us the story of the game.
All right, so games have already started here quite nicely. No early invades. It doesn't look like any one of these teams want to take that risk just yet. Plus, they don't have like very strong early game compositions anyway, so they're looking to hit level 2, level 3 before they really start to pull off some bigger plays.
Yeah, I would say that, of course, Mongzi's already got the lead here and immediately hops over onto the side of the River Crab. Of course, lots of gold being funneled in, and for the side of Alter Ego, they're just going to be securing this buff for the taking of Sally Boy for sure. There's a lot of respect being given by ONIC so far, and there's not plenty of invades. KC is just trying to actually chase over the side of Rassi, but it's not going to be doing all too much. But we've already seen a big charge coming up from the side of Kim.
Yeah, both sides really haven't really interacted with each other as much as I would like to, but you can see Rassi just, you know, scouting out for some information here. He does see that AE kind of wants to play around this bottom side of the map while ONIC is on the top side. They're just mirroring each other, but, you know, Sasa against Mongzi here. I'm kind of surprised that this is the matchup. Mongzi is forced to actually pull away. I would have expected a little bit of a better trade-off, but again, he's going to need level 4 before anything else, or at the very least, a Bloodlust Axe.
Yeah, we're looking at Sally Boy here. He's level 5 already, and everyone's just playing a little bit way too safely because they know a lot's at stake for this game number 3, and everybody really wants to make sure that they have the upper hand. But Animage right here trying to actually take down Rumichi, but definitely pretty much a tall order in this early game.
Yeah, and now you can see Atlas just kind of holding his ground down there. Maybe could look to potentially face check somebody, and do they actually get the pick? No, not just yet. They do get the stun onto Sully Boy. He's just forced to get on out of there. They don't get that pick, even though they were bundled up and ready to collapse.
Yeah, now, of course, for some of all these sort of push and pull coming in, it seems to be that Alter Ego might just be able to actually find CW. Great catch over there, but it's going to be Rassi. My goodness, the burst coming in. And that will be 2 kills in the back. 1 for Rassi and 1 for Antimage.
Oh, they pulled the trigger a little too early coming in from Alter Ego and get punished by a quick rotation from ONIC Esports. They foresaw it coming. They already had members rotating up towards the mid side of the map, so they were very happy for Alter Ego to pull the trigger there.
Yeah, now it's time to respawn. Oh, great slam dunk coming up as we see Rassi will be taken down there by members of the side of Alter Ego, but they're also chasing in. Rumichi is going to be snuck from downtown by CW.
Ooh, good catch. At least they got a retribution kill at the very, at the very least here. They should, can they actually chunk this out? Do they have Mage Slayer? No, they don't have Mage Slayer, but that is enough damage to take out that bot tier 1, and it's only been 3 minutes into the, 3 minutes into the game. I can't see the timer at the top.
Oh yeah, I'm estimating around that sort of time as well. But of course, as for Udil, he's actually doing such a great work on that Kimmy, and so far he's just melting everyone down already. Now, a lot of space creation coming from the side of ONIC Esports as they're looking to actually secure the kill over Mongzi with that kick all the way to his back, and of course, Way of the Dragon to seal the deal.
Yeah, and they're gonna slowly keep playing on Turtle. Again, Alter Ego, this is following exactly, almost very literally. It's kind of scary how accurate these stats are in terms of First Bloods and Turtles.
Yeah, and the stats definitely don't lie at all. And as for ONIC, they take what they can get. As we see Sasa, of course, soloing up that top lane tower as members of the side of Alter Ego. Wow, they're just so consistent, and they're looking for this dive.
Yep, they're going to set themselves up for this big dive here. Oh, the stun got onto Leo Murphy. He's chunked out. He's going to be out of this fight for now, but he dodges the last fireball. Rumichi is holding his ground. Rassi wants to pick out Leo Murphy here. That magic worship, it's going to cut him down, but finally a good, easy pickup from Rassi. The rest of ONIC is here to actually pick off and clean up house. AE take the L for now. Oh, a huge play coming here for Celsius, but there isn't enough AoE damage to follow up. 3 members get pulled under the turret. They walk away scot-free, but a very scary moment for ONIC Esports.
If only Alter Ego get a couple more members behind his back, Casillas could have done the play of the century. Like, that was a great catch over on the tree, but now we're looking at Anti-Mage maybe a little bit far-fetched outside, and it seems to be Tamus will be caught out, and Mongzi, this is twice in a row now for him to be caught out like that.
Yeah, it looks. I don't know. I feel like Alter Ego are getting a little too comfortable with the plays, that they're not getting precautious or not thinking about the consequences. But just look at this. Look at this. They come on through. Casillas is ready, pulls in quickly, all three into them. But however, they pull him into Sicilian himself. If they pulled it a little bit higher and Sicilian had a little bit more distance, I think he might have been able to chunk out 1 or 2 people, and the tower might finish them off. Ooh, a great kill coming in from the Valir, taking out Atlas once more. Rumichi having a tough time.
Yeah, I think that this is definitely one of the worst starts I see coming in for the side of Alter Ego. They're getting pulled every single place they go, and that mid lane tower, if it ever falls, ONIC will instantaneously jump right in, and CW is getting caught out.
Oh, he does it again! One more time, and AE isn't able to follow up on an absolutely phenomenal play coming in from Casillas. Woo! If only, can he do it again? Can he do it just one more time? Another 3-man.
Oh, he might just actually pull more to come as we see him actually pulling off such clutch plays to earn yet another turtle perhaps, but the members of ONIC Esports should be ready to actually snatch this one away.
Yep. Oh no! Looks like ONIC wasn't able to try and go for the steal here. They completely back out of it. They know that Alter Ego have first priority over the turtle. So again, you have to let it go. They don't want to go. They don't want to push too hard.
Yeah, definitely for the side of Alter Ego, they cannot afford to actually get picked up easily. They really got to stick like a unit for now. As for Uranus, of course, he can still actually take in a couple of hits as he's currently dealing with the Esmeralda. Well, ONIC, they're just hovering across that river side where we see Cho already shoved in from the top. So it shouldn't be all too much of a problem, but there might just be commitment towards the side of Esmeralda.
Oh, well, Anti-Mage is taking quite a bit of damage. Ooh, doesn't get hit by the stun from Sicilian, so he should be A-okay. But on the top side of the map, this might be it. Udil is going to be the first one. No! 1 HP! He survives, but the last auto attack from the carry does take him out. Silly Boy is able to secure the kill as the rest of AE rotate in. Leo Murphy on with Sicilian. Ramichi looking to get the catch. Uranus already trying to slow them down, but Razzie already has the vengeance. He survives a lot longer than he should. This might be an overextension now. Sasa, can he clean this up?
Wow, Sasa is being forced to back away. Too many forces of Alter Ego here actually pushing him all the way back. Atlas, though, is being scouted out by the side of the Cho, but there's nothing much that can be committed by the rest of the members of ONIC right now. Look at the goal lead. Whoa, it just swing right back, and of course, things have already been evened up. And once more, of course, I gave so much praises to Mongzi, but this game, he's looking kind of shaky.
Yeah, he really is. I haven't seen Mongzi, give these many free kills over, especially in a time where it kind of matters here. This is the final game in the upper, for their team in the upper bracket. They have to sacrifice this tier 2 here. Turtle is now back up, and you can already see Alter Ego. They hear the call of the wild. They have to take that turtle out.
Yeah, we're looking at priority here. ONIC Esports has already got the entry points all choked up as we see Casillas might just be able to actually pull something out of nowhere. But oh my, instantly we see ONIC Esports secure their very first turtle.
Yep, they're holding their ground, holding as much as possible. And, it's coming to a critical mass where a lot of the, especially the hyper carries here, you can already see Bounty Hunter from Silly Boy. So with those extra 4 kills is a lot of extra gold, which means that he's going to hit his items a lot sooner than you would imagine. Let's look at the items right now. Golden Staff is very, very close here. Oh, wait, hold up.
Oh my, Rassi getting caught out in between, and he will be able to actually be taken down. Uda's the next one to fall, and well, they just walked straight in towards that trap.
Yeah, Casillas just really, really nicely done. He was able to get the extra pick, so they got the first, like Rassi was a free kill. Udil was like, oh man, I'm out of here, until Casillas was like, no, I am not letting you get away. I want one more.
Yeah, well, I gotta say, perfect execution once again, and this definitely gives them a little bit more of that space to control not only mid side but top side at the same time. Well, Sasa can only watch for a little bit more as Casillas is just cutting by, and teammate seems like he's just getting a little bit of that sort of extra attention.
Yeah, and now, you know, they're returning back to their traditional lanes, and even there's a very little lead here. Like, both of these teams are matching up pretty even. Objective-wise, they're just, you know, one tower down from ONIC Esports. Alter Ego on the other side just only has a 1K, 1.5, 1.4K gold lead. Not too much. I would have expected it to be a little bit more, especially 10 minutes into the game.
Yeah, and I'm really expecting if this game really hits towards the 15-minute or 20-minute mark, definitely you'll see Charlie Boy being pretty much on fire, but Casillas doesn't seem like he's moving all too much, and now he'll be able to escape. A little bit more tickle for the side of anti-mage, but Charlie Boy, so far, every single game, super consistent. And, well, Rassie's going to actually go for that catch.
Oh, they actually do. The flame shot is actually going to slow Momsy down. He pops the ultimate. The vengeance is it actually is enough. He survives finally after so long. On top of the Bloodlust Axe and Feast the Blood, he manages to spell vamp his way to safety.
Oh my, and as we speak, that's going to be a Wave of Dragon being launched upon over on the side of Casillas as they will find that kill. Oh my. Quick work coming from the side of ONIC Esports.
Well, I guess I have to eat my words a little quick. I thought Mungzy was going to be safe, but instead Casillas is going to be the one who falls.
Oh, man. I mean, the different sort of casualty across the map, but we're looking at Ramichi just casually driving by, and now there's going to be so much of that sort of pressure knocked back towards the other side of Alter Ego for this large contest.
Yeah, can they even contest this? Like, I'm trying to think of an angle for Alter Ego to actually get in on ONIC Esports, because most of the time they're very dependent on Casillas to actually get a pick, pull them in towards the team, and, you know, finish them off. They don't have anybody else who can actually do that engagement, especially since Ramichi, he's not as big as you would imagine him to be. He's 0-3. Yes, he does have a couple of one item, two. I think he should have by 36K, so 2 items at this point of time. When you're up against something like a Kimmy, like a Sicilian, it's a little tough.
Yeah, definitely a little bit more of that sort of challenge. And if I'm looking towards the side of Alter Ego, they're getting beefier as they go. Of course, Uranus still taking his sweet time to actually get all the way up there. But, well, they've already taken down Casillas for the second time. So this is definitely call time for the side of ONIC Esports to secure this one. But Romichi's just buying a little bit more seconds on the clock for after Alter Ego to actually react to this. They're just going to reset and bait once again, and ONIC actually wants to take a fight.
Oh, do they? I mean, it's now or never. Can they actually take this Lord? It's coming into its last bit of health. ONIC know what they want to do. They're going to look for this big engage, and they turn it around. Ramichi trying to get right in the middle of everybody else, but Valir is keeping them at bay with a flame wall. Sasa doesn't get a huge engage, but is able to secure the kill on the rest of the team as Alter Ego slowly pull back, looking for an option. Casillas, this is his time. This is his moment. Can he actually find Ratsi? Oh, Ratsi is just a little too quick. Whoo! They are sweating. Luckily, ONIC was able to take Lord, no problems whatsoever.
Too close for comfort, I must say. I mean, the only casualty was Uranus right there. And they were so disciplined that if they were to just go right through, like, they could have actually had that chance to actually snatch that Lord away. But the moment they lost that Lord, they say, okay, guys, we really got to fall back. And that's exactly what they needed to do. Now, as time goes by, we're looking at so many more of all these big items coming up for the side of ONIC as well.
Yep, you can see the Genius one already being purchased by the Valir, so spell vamping isn't going to exactly be very easy this time around. And, you know, I feel like that's going to be the final nail on the coffin for Alter Ego here. They just don't have a lot of options to get in on ONIC at that point. And now that they've lost Lord, they can't even delay the inevitable.
Yeah, now we're just looking at that sort of the wave balancing coming from the side of ONIC Esports to perhaps open up the top side as well as the bottom. So since most of the members of AE is being occupied over the top, they will be able to actually find some entry point from the lower side of the map. But that's pretty much what ONIC can do for now.
Yeah, they have to kind of just, you know, hold their ground, pull back. They did wait until Luminous Lord was up, so they got the initial charge, bringing down that top inhibitor. Wow, that's actually a lot more damage than I would have expected onto Leo Murphy there. But yeah, you know, top is taking quite a bit of damage. Anti-Mage is in that back line, playing a little heavy if you ask me here. They could turn this around, but Remichi goes down so quickly. He can't spell vamp anything thanks to that genius one coming in from the Valir.
Yeah, wow. I guess like this is gonna be pretty much a tough call ever since they can't really find a way through to that Valir. But oh no, seems to be a pretty much done deal for Casillas. But oh, Rassi gets caught out instead, and they will be able to actually pull one kill for the side of Alter Ego. Now trying to actually look for some entry points over mid side as Anti-Mage hops right through, but he can't really get all too much out of that.
I'm kind of surprised Anti-Mage didn't rotate up when they were actually getting, you know, when ONIC Esports actually got that initial pick and kind of forced the fight, you know?
Yeah, I gotta say that they should have actually be a little bit more careful with that coming from the side of ONIC, because it seems like they were too rash to get that topside tower.
Yeah. I mean, the moment he got flicked over, it became very, very awkward. Now, you know, at the very least, Alter Ego buy themselves a little bit more time into this final game against ONIC Esports. Maybe they can pull something off or a very big play here. I'm looking at Casillas and hoping that he catches somebody off.
Yeah, and as for ONIC's side, we see a Blade of Despair coming up for the side of Cho already. As we know how important Sasa is. He hasn't fallen a single time throughout this matchup, and of course his Way of the Dragon might just be what is necessary to secure a good team fight in this scenario.
But we're just gonna have to wait and see. The next Lord is coming up in about 30 seconds, and that's the main win con for a lot of these teams, especially ONIC, because they can't really outpush Alter Ego very well at this point of time, even though they do have superior wave clear. Again, Uranus is just a really frustrating tank. He can take the harassment on top of just clearing the waves.
Yeah, and he could just do it repeatedly, time after time. But, you know, Esmeralda has been working on the split push as well at the same time. So it's kind of like that even trade that's kind of going on between the two of these teams. Now, we talk about the Lord. The Luminous Lord will be up and ready to go, as we see ONIC still has upper hand, but oh, Malzi getting caught out right now.
Yeah, and now they're going in for a full-on fight. Yes, this is the catch that they were looking for. Sasa quickly flickers on out of there. The disengage coming in for the Valir is very, very important. However, they forgot about mid-tier 3 here. Inhibitor is gone, and luckily Anti-Mage, he knew what he had to do.
Yeah, of course, Anti-Mage was just causing nuisance and just disrupting the flow by backdooring all the way through. And as for ONIC right now, they can just wait for members of Alter Ego to walk right in towards the same trap they have set up for the previous Lord.
Do they want to face check this? I doubt they want to face check this. They probably want to go to the top. They're probably sending no, they can't. So they can't do... I'm thinking whether they want to do a split push, but at the end of the day, it is technically some form of a hyper carry comp for the side of ONIC Esports. They may not necessarily have that carry, but they do have Kimi, who, as of right now, is gigantic. She's 8-1, on top of the fact that she has Purified. So even catching her might be a bit difficult.
Yeah, I think it's definitely not the wise move for them to commit, but Alter Ego here really wants to actually take this one for themselves. Oh, they've already brought the Lord towards pretty much 50%, and now baiting off the side of ONIC to actually go for that full commitment. Casillas looking for a CW. It might manage to actually get a little bit for that catch, as we see a little bit of dance of depth inside of the pit. Here comes Anti-Mage though, looking for Malzi as well, and it's just going to be a really close fight, and over about side it will be an unstoppable force for the Kimi.
Wait, who's gonna take Lord? Looks like ONIC. Lord looks like Lord goes over to ONIC. Kimi was able to secure that, and then they're trying to turn this whole thing around. And this is it, the final nail on the coffin here. 3 members go down for the side of Alter Ego, trying to contest for that Lord, and ONIC Esports should be able to close out this game with another Luminous Lord running down the mid lane.
They might not even need it right now. We're looking at all these death timers and a blob of time being bought away from Malzi. He cannot even return to base. He will fall in eventually. This game will